I'm here to talk about a new research center at UIC. There's a number of things that we do, but I'm going to focus on the cooperative research agreement we have with a federal agency to locate and identify service people who are missing in action, for the most part from World War II, but also from the Vietnam era. And there's 3 stages to this process. The first one involves developing a case. And here we draw on our colleagues in the history department because most of this work is archival research. And once we've got the sort of general context in which a person went missing, we'll send out cultural anthropologists who will interview local people to see what they know about a particular incident. And the ultimate goal is to pinpoint the place where a person's remains might be. Then the final stage for us is to excavate a site. And here we send out teams of archaeologists. And as you can see from this photo, it's often a very challenging task. In this case, it's a B-24 that crashed into the side of a mountain. And it's the kind of archaeology that most archaeologists don't do, because a lot of these places are places where no one usually would live. And in this one was particularly challenging. Now, I can't really talk about any of the ongoing cases because there's family sensitivities involved, but I can talk about the ones that we've sort of closed. And the one I selected is Hewlin Lineweber. And I like this because he was a freshman at Rice University after the war broke out. He and his brother joined the Army Air Force. He was trained as a P-51 pilot, and in 1945, he was shot down behind Japanese lines in northern Philippines. Prior to the pandemic, Professor Laura Juncker from the anthropology department led a team that located the crash site and excavated and were able to recover human remains. These were then sent to the Central Identification Lab in Hawaii, and through the use of mitochondrial DNA, Captain Lineweber's remains were identified. They were returned to his family, and I put this up. This is the gravestone that was erected about 20 years ago by his parents in their family plot. And we run into this a lot, that we find that there's such feeling among the families that this is something that it provides us with a great deal of satisfaction when we're actually able to help people. Finally, I just wanted to mention the field school that we ran in Sicily with undergraduates from UIC. And through the efforts of the Study Abroad office, we're able to turn this into a full-time semester study abroad, where the kids learned about Southern Europe as well as the techniques of anthropology and archaeology. Now, what's neat about this is that about half of them are new Americans. And it struck me that this is a nice full circle in that, as we all know, UIC began as a satellite campus to help out with the influx of students that were coming in, taking advantage of the GI Bill. And our first classes were more than 75% veterans. So here we have a case where undergraduates today are learning about and honoring the service and sacrifices of our first generation of students. Thank you.